right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another segment of I Have No Idea What I'm Doing. This is the show where yours truly, I'm Tyson Tidy, and I talk about all things music and all things not. I like to basically just have some fun. But before we have some fun, I want to talk about something a little bit beautiful, and I mean, it is fun. So if you might have seen on the previous segment that I put online, I have these headphones, and these are headphones that I've worn for 5.5 years of DJing around the world. They've seen hundreds of countries, hundreds of shows, sweaty festivals, snow. They've been to China, they've been to Romania, they've been to India, they've been to the Middle East, they have been to Russia, and they've been to America, of course, where they are right now, sitting here in an undiscreet location that nobody knows. And don't do it, not yet. And so this is the thing about these headphones. So they have broken on me, but they have lasted 5.5 years. So nothing on the headphones. These took a beating. And I have decided, based on my fans and their responses on my social media, that I am going to do what's called a silent auction. So I'm going to eventually tell you the charity of choice, and the person who offers to donate the most money to the charity. It doesn't mean you all have to donate. It just means you pick a number of that you're willing to, and the person or the fan who donates the most money to the beautiful charity that I think deserves it will receive these headphones from me, and I will, if you want, it's up to you. I will sign them, or if you don't want me to do that, you can have them as they are, and I'll throw in a couple of gifts and stuff. So basically, yeah. I think it's a great thing, and I think it's something that you guys should look into having a go at, because you don't know if you may win them. Who knows the price? I don't know. All I know is that if I can do something really beautiful with these headphones, and if there's a fan out there who really has maybe been to a few of my shows around the world, or seen me at festivals, or just genuinely thinks this is a good cause, please look into what I'm going to post in the coming maybe week or month, once I work out how to do a silent auction. I've only just learned about that. But when I work out how to do it, I'm going to put it up there. It'll probably be on my website, or I'll put it all over my social media, and you can make a bid, and the person who can bid the most to this charity it's going to be something good. Still got to choose it. But yeah, you will get these headphones, and I really hope that you love them as much as I did over 5.5 years of traveling with these bad boys. So I'm going to put him over here for a second. And all right, so now let the show begin. I can't see the topic board today, which is a little different, but that's okay.
I can.
Aaron can. Okay, so please welcome my guest host, Aaron Penn. He is a very fancy man. He's got a fine haircut. Yep. He knows all about augmented reality, virtual reality. He's developing apps, and he wears mismatched socks. And today he's proven it again. Show it to the camera.
Why is that?
It's just
in my introduction.
Because it's ridiculous. It's
time. It's efficiency.
And it's ridiculous.
It's not.
So again, let's just go straight into it. Why?
We've discussed this a lot, but you know that I'm actually, it's funny because you get mad mostly because I wear my socks inside out.
Oh.
And actually it's one could make the argument that they're actually more comfortable that way, because the outside of a sock doesn't have all the extra threading on it. But it's when I take off a sock, it turns. So why don't they
make all socks inside out if that's the case? Like why don't they make the front and the back the same as the inside?
It's corporate greed.
All right.
They don't care about you as the consumer.
So what I've thought about today, I was thinking quite deeply about Aaron's socks. And what I discovered, Aaron was, as he was telling me his explanation for why sometimes he doesn't care if they're inside out. I've given him a lot of shit about this, but I've also realized that it happens to me. And what happens is when you take your sock off, it turns inside out. If you've ever taken your shirt off, and I would
don't take your shirt off.
You know you want it. But when you take your shirt off, you put it in the wash, and then you have to get the washing out of the washing machine. I don't personally, because I have my assistants do it. But if you do, like Aaron does, then your shirt, you have to put it back the right way. Aaron doesn't do that because he's a busy man. So what Aaron does,
meetings.
Aaron just puts them in the washing machine, and if they're inside out, he'll put them on like that. But when I thought about it a little more deeply, I thought it was kind of interesting, because it means that every second cycle, his sock will be the right way.
Because if it's inside out, when I take it off, it's now not inside out.
It's now the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll wash it like that and put it back on
And
my
you're
phone.
off to the races.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd agree with me that
No, I don't agree. I'm just saying that I understand a little more in that the system, like, it corrects itself.
You can admit that you respect that I wear mismatched socks
No,
and I wear them inside out.
I don't. I didn't say any of that.
Well, that's what I
You then don't infer. So what I'm saying is that what I'm trying to get at is that at least by just the laws of math, every second wash, your sock will be the right way up.
Yep. Absolutely.
But it doesn't excuse mismatched socks, especially when one sock is a high sock and one is an ankle sock.
I did that actually on purpose to piss you off.
Really,
I wear one long,
Mm-hmm.
like ankle high black sock and one short heel white sock.
Yeah.
On purpose because I knew it was a podcast day and I wanted to grind your gears.
This isn't officially a podcast. Yeah, it can be.
Well, when
this is just
when I
like,
come over, I know
just,
that we're going to record ourselves talking.
Yeah, the point of this is really just to give you guys an insight into the things that I talk about when I'm not doing the things that everyone, I guess, assumes that I'm doing music all the time, and I am doing music all the time, but I'm not constantly just doing music. I'm like, everyone needs a break. And so when I like go to bars or wherever I go and hang out with friends, I have conversations and I just want to, people think, if you're a composer, you're boring, like, that kind of thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know if that's what you think. If some people have that, oh, I'm a composer, boring. Or like, I'm a DJ. So like all I do is get on flights and play in clubs and that's my life. Well, so the point of, I have no idea what I'm doing. And the point of this whole thing is to show you that I do have normal conversations.
He's just a normal guy.
I just have normal conversations, and hopefully it gives you some insight into the things that I think about deeply. So, Aaron, I don't know if you can see the topic board, but I've written some things up there, and you can have a look.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we did music time already?
That was music time. The headphones were music time.
The next one is relearning. Bottles for...
Just try to read it.
Relearning.
Aaron can't read properly, but
it's because he spelled relearning with a U.
That's if you assuming I wrote relearning.
What does that say, honestly?
Don't make me
relearning bottles for... I actually
can't read it? All right.
Relding? What is that word?
Okay. Returning bottles for 5 cents.
Returning. Oh, okay.
Okay, returning bottles for 5 cents. Now, everybody knows, I'm hoping everyone knows that if you ever read the back of a bottle? Like a glass bottle or like a Pepsi bottle or whatever, or a plastic can, it says at the bottom, like, if you return this to like a place, you get 5 cents back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why you see so many less fortunate, like digging through the trash.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Aren't they looking for food?
No. They're looking for bottles so that, 20 bottles, that's $1.
Okay. Well, that's beautiful. They do that. So what do you think that if we recycle all our bottles, we're also like kind of getting fucked over because we're not getting the cash that we deserve?
Well, is 5 cents worth it for you?
Depends how many bottles I throw out.
And it's a lot. I mean, think about it. For every thing of bottles we go through, like say it's a 6-pack, that's...
I don't know how many times I have to tell you I don't drink.
That's 30 cents a 6-pack. I mean, you return...
I've got a 6-pack of this. Yeah, sure.
Well, actually, we're running low on these. It's actually kind of depressing. So after this one, it's gone, right?
Yeah. So, but I want to know, like, if you could make money, like, if you just had like a room in your house, we'd probably, with the amount of bottles of like, coconut water I go through.
Yeah, coconut water.
Water. Yeah. If I returned them, would I make a lot of money from that?
Probably not a lot of money, but if you make 30 cents from a 6-pack,
what's that?
36 packs, and you buy yourself another 6-pack for free, right?
I don't know if that math checks out.
It's close. I didn't do it.
Speaking of math, have you bought yourself an abacus yet?
No, because I have an iPhone. There's no human on earth right now who uses an abacus.
I'm going to get you an abacus. You'll be using it. So I went to Aaron's house for the first time today. First time ever. Went to Aaron's house. I showed up at Aaron's house. And
because usually I have to come over here to Playa Vista.
Stop it. Okay. So I went to his house and I heard this story about how Aaron has a lamp in his room, but his landlord owns the lamp.
Yeah.
And his lens. Do you want to tell me?
He also owns the house.
Yeah, but he also.
I just assume like when you get a room, one of the prerequisites is that it comes with a light source. Yeah. And it's an older house. It's like it was built in the 1920s, but it's a really nice house.
The 1920s houses, they have electricity then. Yeah.
They had electricity in the 1920s. But they didn't put a light bulb on the ceiling. And so my landlord, he put a lamp in my room that's connected to the light switch. Yeah. So when you hit the light switch.
It's a real shanky lamp too. I'm sorry.
It's it lights up the whole room. So what more could you want?
Yeah, it doesn't show. You're a very modest man.
I mean, I'm not like you have like 50 lights in this room. You have an orb, you have a fan light, you have whatever that is.
Because I'm recording.
And you need lights for what?
So people can see us?
To see you recording by yourself in here?
I'm with you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about recording music.
No, like right now. I don't.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the.
You're not talking about the studio lighting.
Yeah. That's different.
So you're saying, this. Okay, I get your point. This room comes with a light. Okay. Mm-hmm. Aaron's room didn't come with a light.
Yeah.
Now tell me about like this whole situation with your landlord.
I mean, my landlord's a super, super, super nice guy, and he's very considerate and everything. But he's trying to move into the guest house of this house, and there's that house, like my room, doesn't have a light in it. Yep. And so he very, very politely asked me, "Hey man, did you get a chance to get a lamp yet?" And I was very confused. I just assumed that I got to keep this lamp
because that's like a slide.
He's like, because it's my lamp.
So he's basically saying. How did he say it again?
Exactly how he said is he peeked in my room. He's like, oh, so you are using that lamp? Oh, okay.
Oh, so you are using that lamp. I'm sorry that I've got one lighting source that wasn't provided in the room that you're in. I'm renting this apartment and you have not given me a light.
Yeah.
And so
he gave me a light, but then he's asking for it back.
It's a pretty safe assumption to make.
I assumed that I got to keep it. Yeah. But now I guess I don't. And today Tyson told me he was going to, which was very considerate of you.
I was actually doing it.
Well, but you didn't.
Well, do you know why I didn't do it?
Why?
Because I'm going to be, can I be honest on the show?
Tell me.
Because Sam told me the story. Sam says, I was having a shower and Aaron, you were hanging out with Sam.
Who's Sam?
Sam's my partner in life.
Your fiance. Yeah. Okay.
She's a beautiful lady.
Mm-hmm.
And so she told me that she was having a conversation with you and that your landlord wanted your lamp back. Mm-hmm. And so I thought it would be funny if I showed up today at your house with a really tremendous lamp.
Not a tremendous lamp. You were going to go to Value Village and get me like a flamingo lamp.
A flamboyant lamp.
Yeah. Or like you said the word flamingo. Like you wanted to get me one of those $4 lamps from Value Village.
Or something with like a love heart on it. Yeah. Like I wanted to get you, but I wanted to show up, but it was a nice gesture. I wanted to make
No, I do really appreciate that. It was very nice of you.
I didn't even do it. It was the thought that counts, but I stopped myself in my tracks because I thought maybe like it could be a little bit rude if I just show up. Etiquette these days, like in the olden days, people could just like knock on the next door neighbor's door and go like, "Hey, I'm just want to say hi.
Just dropping by a lamp.
Yeah, welcome neighbor. Welcome,
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if like it was rude or not to just drop by your house.
Well, I invited you.
Yeah, but at that point I was well past, like I thought it through. I was like, I can't just show up at Aaron's house because that's a bit rude because like he didn't invite me. So, but I knew I'd be in your area today.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were going to buy me a lamp before you were in Venice?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like something like, oh, he invited me over, so I'm just going to, before I go over, go to Valley Village and get a flamingo lamp.
Yeah. No, so I thought deep about it, and I even went looking around some of the stores.
You went lamp shopping for me.
I didn't.
Makes me almost tear up.
And do you know why that's actually something you should respect?
I do respect it.
Well, I appreciate that. And this is true. Because mm-hmm. a lot of the shit I say on this thing is not true. But I I think we've spoken about it before. I hate shopping. I hate shopping.
Yeah, me too.
When I go to the shops, it's for a purpose. It's like I'm going there to get a PlayStation, and
I'm getting out right after. I'm not gonna browse.
I don't like it. It could be some like weird OCD thing, but I just don't want to window shop and look at random items because maybe I would like that item. No, I know. Oh yeah, maybe I'd like that item. Oh, I don't know. Look in this window. No, you know what I do? I know what I want. I go and I get it and I leave. It's a function. It's a function. Right?
I'm the same way.
But today I broke that rule and I walked along the street at, I'm going to say Abbott Canny.
Yeah, because that's where we live.
I could give away your location. I won't do it, but you keep giving away this where I live, and it's not fair.
It's a city. It's not like
if someone kills
telling
me.
your
If someone
address.
one day comes and kills me, it's because you've given away my location. There's psychos out there that do want to hurt me.
No, there's not. Really?
Don't
like super fans or just like actually creeps?
All I can say is don't read my DMs on any of my social media. Yeah, okay. I've had some pretty serious letters written that had to be acted on. But
shit,
yeah,
dude.
But anyway, let's go back to the.
I won't mention anymore that we are in Playa Vista.
You arsehole. Have some courtesy. Okay, so anyway, I did actually I went against everything that I would usually do, and I was looking for a lamp, but then I just thought I can't just shop at Aaron's place for a lamp. So instead, I went to a bar and had no drinks because I don't drink. But I went there and I texted Aaron. I was like, "Hey, Aaron, you want to come join me?" And
we both sat there and drank waters together.
Yes. And when we were there, then Aaron invited me to his house, and that's how it works in today. Now, you know, he's like, "Hey, would you like to come over and see my house?" And I did, and it's beautiful. It's lovely, lovely house.
Thanks, dude.
But I still now, next time I come, better you don't be getting yourself a lamp anytime soon.
Don't plan on it.
Or you might end up with two.
Well, please just get me a lamp that is not a flamingo. That's all I'm saying.
I would love a flamingo lamp.
It would throw off the whole feng shui of my room. I'm very minimalist.
You can see plants from his room. You can see.
Yeah, there's
it was actually nice today. It was a nice day in where we are.
It was raining actually.
Yeah, it was raining
in Venice.
But that's what I mean by it was nice. It was raining because when you live in California, everyone says it's
Venice,
great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so great. Like the weather's so great. Yeah, I'm sick of that, man. Like the weather's always great. Cool. You know what's cooler? Rain. Rain's cooler because we don't get it enough. And I love the sound of pouring rain. It's my favorite thing. When I wake up in the morning and it's pouring rain, I go, yes, yes. People out there are getting wet and they're in their business suits and they're on their way to work. And do you know what I get to do? Lay around.
Because you never go outside.
I rarely go outside. Today I did. Is that an orgasm? How gross.
Wrong pipe.
Okay, so anyway, I'm a lovely person and I really care about...
Do you own an umbrella?
No, I don't. Sam owns an umbrella and...
I don't.
Yeah, no, because the weather's always so good. So that's why today... Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't have a heart attack on this episode.
No, it's not. It's a throat.
Well, that would be a really good episode.
That'd be hilarious if I got a heart attack on it.
You know the worst place to get a heart attack would be playing charades.
No one would help you.
Yeah, no, everyone would think, oh, wait. Yeah, everyone would be like, you're falling. Oh, wait, heartbreak. And, and you'd be like, no, get out.
Call 911.
Like, oh, taken.
You're having a stroke.
Liam Neeson. No. And then at that point, Aaron's gone.
That'd be the worst way to try and describe Liam Neeson, though.
And then your landlord would get the lamp back.
And then he would win.
Yeah. And then I'd go over it and I'd say, that should have been Aaron's lamp.
Yeah. I would like
if you died because of a heart attack on this show and I found out about it and I never got you that lamp, the only thing that would make me more sadder than your death would be that your landlord didn't respect the fact that you don't have a light in your room.
I would expect to be buried with that lamp.
You don't have a light in your room. I would pry it from his hands, put it into your cold dead hands, literally.
Yeah.
And I would bury you with your lamp.
With a lamp in my hands.
Yeah.
It's a pretty actually cool lamp. It's like a minimalist modern lamp.
Yeah,
And
but you don't own it.
Well, yeah.
You should say to your landlord. Wait, let me think about this. You know what you should say to your landlord?
Get me a light
No,
bulb.
when you rent a house out, okay? You rent a house out, it's pretty much expected that it comes with what you showed it as.
With the light.
Yeah. Did when you saw the pictures of the room?
They were daytime pictures.
But was the lamp in there off?
Actually, on the ad, it was a completely different room.
Oh, well, okay. So did you ever get to visually see the room before you moved in?
Yes,
Did
I went and visited it. Yeah.
And were you visiting on the contingency that you might move in?
Yeah, that was my intention.
Okay. Now, did the room have a lamp in it?
It's hard. It's difficult to remember because the room was like in construction.
There's no way he put the lamp in the room after.
I think he did.
Well, then it's his lamp.
Really?
Well, if he added it after you agreed,
Well, the room was under construction. There was like buzz saws in there.
Then the buzz saws are yours too.
Yeah.
You should be calling him going, hey, you want lamp back? I want my buzz saws back.
Yeah, well, my buzz saw that I toured this room in.
Yeah,
and
when I checked out that room and I suggested, when I made an offer, you showed me a room with a buzz saw.
And not only that, how disrespectful was this? Not only does he not give me the buzz saw, he wakes me up at 7 a.m. by turning on the buzz saw right outside my room and cutting wood with it.
Do you know what he's doing? He's flaunting it.
Yeah, he is.
He's flaunting it.
He's like, give me my fucking lamp.
And I advertised this with the buzz saw. And he's saying to you,
yeah, it's like, this is my revenge.
I'm not giving you anything. I'm going to sneeze.
Look at the light. Look at the light. Look at the light. Ugh.
Why look at the light?
Hey, may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When you look at the light, it like flexes the muscles in your sneezer.
In your sneezer.
And it just goes.
What's a sneezer? There's no organ called a sneezer?
Yeah. It's in your nose. Your sinuses.
Let me check the time here. Okay.
Did you just touch my phone?
No, I just really wanted to see if this girl texted you back.
She did 3 times.
Ooh, Aaron's in. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is 8:47 though. So we got let's minus the 10 minutes of the boring bit we just spoke about, and notice that we have an hour left. So can you do the math?
You want to do 1 more hour of this?
We're doing 1 hour. It's a 1 hour episode.
Okay, so wait.
We can cut it short if you
No.
Because if you bore me, we cut it short.
Well, that's not the problem.
This is purely for my entertainment.
If you start talking about really annoying stuff that you wrote on the board, but I'm confused about the time on
8:47. So around 9:30, we should cut this bad boy off.
Okay.
So yeah, I think, you know what, first of all, I think that your landlord is right. He has the ownership of the lamp because it wasn't in there when you moved in, but you should get rights to the buzz saws.
And
you can trade those buzz saws in for a way better lamp.
I think that when you rent a room anywhere, that it's inherent that a light source is included with the room.
Yeah, that is true. That is a fact. And do you think a window counts as a light source?
No, but I offered to him.
I think because you need a night light.
Well, I offered to him, I was like, I mean, if you need a light, take this one and I have 2 computers in my room and the screens light up the whole room.
So sad.
I'll order a lamp off of Amazon.
But that's so sad. Don't, because I'm going to get you a lamp tonight.
No, you're not.
I will.
I don't want a flamingo lamp.
I didn't say it was a flamingo lamp. I just said it's going to be a great lamp.
You're going to get me some weird lamp. It'll be like
It's going to, do you know what it's going to be? My logo. It's going to say Tidy in big writing, and it's going to be like
you're going to get me a Tidy branded lamp.
A really, really, really bright lamp.
Like neon blue and purple.
It'll be like what you see at the front of like a strip club. and it'll just be, and I'll have one bit that's buzzing going, you know how
bugs flying into it.
You know when you see the neon signs that are slightly broken, it'll be like that. So it'll have the Tidy logo, but the register, you know how my logo right next to it, because it's a registered trademark. Don't know if you've got a logo, but I've got one.
Yeah, I have several. Yeah.
Okay, but mine are registered trademark. So I'll have the R buzzing just to remind you that it's my logo. You can have the lamp though.
Well, yeah. Well, then I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll sell the lamp on eBay for like like what, $15? I don't know. People pay for
No,
a
you
branded
should. You know what
tidy
you
lamp.
should do? You should take it right back to what we started the show with and donate it to a charity. Or if you happen to choose to kill me, you could then go, this was the lamp that Tyson gave to me, and then everyone will bid on the lamp, and then that money has to go to charity.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell them.
And that charity is going to be Make Aaron's Life Horrible. It's going to be a charity.
Is that a real foundation?
Yeah, the Make Aaron's Life
So
Horrible.
what, they just like...
Haven't you heard of the Make Aaron's Life Horrible Foundation?
No, I haven't.
That's why nothing's working out for you.
So what sort of...
Because everyone's donating to it.
Yeah, but what sort of outreach do they do? Like what actions do they take to make my life horrible?
Oh,
Because my life's great, and I've never noticed anything like that.
Yeah? You don't have any chafe?
That's what that's from.
You don't have any
So you guys are sneaking into my room in the middle of the night and just like putting sandpaper to my nipples?
No, we're just like lining the inside of your pants with Velcro.
You'd think I'd just notice or take it off.
No, I don't think you would. Do you know why? Because you don't notice your socks inside out.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's why. All right, so
I notice if there's Velcro in.
no,
my
I'm
socks.
gonna be courteous again and let you look at the. Yeah, I'm gonna admit I'm not even being courteous. I can't see the board today. This is the topic board, the infamous topic board that we get.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let you.
I'm looking at it.
Pick one.
Cool. Yeah. So the next topic is compliment Aaron time.
Oh, God, that you made that up.
No, that's what I'm
It
reading
does
right
not
now.
say compliment.
Maybe it's
Aaron.
just how bad your spelling is.
Oh, you're.
Oh wait, no. It says sperm donors. Sorry.
Yeah, that is
Completely
actually
misread it.
okay. So, what's your opinion on that?
I think it's pretty cool that you can just get paid
Don't say it.
To
Donate.
to donate your
Yeah, and what a
reproductive
goo.
like yeah.
And what an interesting thing if you think about it. Like this is something that people just do. Like it's
How much do you get paid?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, you do.
I mean, I know how much I get paid.
No. How much do you get paid to donate sperm? Because I know you've done it.
Okay. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me tell you a story. When I did do that, when I donated my sperm, they said, I'm sorry, we can't use this. And no, I'm serious. Wait, I walked in and they gave me, it's really gross. They gave me this magazine and I was like, I don't need a magazine. Don't patronize me or condescend me. Okay. And so anyway, I went in the room and I just felt like, I'm just going to do this because it's a nice thing to do for people who can't have babies.
Mm-hmm.
And they came back and they took,
sorry, your sperm's too acidic.
no, they took a sample of it and they said, look, we would love to take this from you, but we can't have you seen The Avengers?
No.
Okay. It's basically a whole bunch of superheroes. And they just said, we can't have the world flooded with superheroes. So
you have your sperm's too powerful.
Yeah, they checked it. They checked it and they said, we're not ready for this yet.
Wow. And that's a true story.
Yeah, it was government controlled.
Wow.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say that like your sperm was like poisonous or something and we couldn't put it into the body of a female.
It probably would poison like any normal person. It'd have to go into someone like, I don't know, Spider, who's
like Angelina Jolie or something for it to murder Robbie.
And so, yeah, so basically they said it was too powerful. They said it would anyway, that ends that story. So look, I don't want to talk about it. It upsets me a lot.
But you've donated sperm, and that's on the record.
No, it's not on the record.
We're filming.
No, I've never, just because it's being filmed doesn't mean it's on the record.
I'm going to tweet it right now.
No, don't. Yeah, you and your 20 followers. Okay.
20,000.
Okay. Moving on. I'm so annoyed. Do you know what? I'm so annoyed that I can't see the board.
You're the one who set the light up there.
I know, it's driving me nuts that I can't see the board today. I'm always able to see that board, and I always try to position the light so Aaron can't. I always try to position it so
You really fucked up this time.
I made a mistake. I made a big mistake.
I can see every misspelled word up on that board.
I don't care because you can't read. So
I've been reading since I was 1.
So it doesn't mean you can read well.
That was a lie, by the way. You can't read when you're 1.
I accepted it as the truth. Do you know why? Because you're my brother.
Because you trust me.
I trust you.
Yeah. Good friend.
Yes, absolutely.
So why don't you read us the next topic? Right under sperm donors.
It's music related. Thank God it's music related. Because that's playing the triangle. Now this is actually quite an interesting one coming from me, because I could get myself into a lot of trouble here because
you've hired triangle players before.
Yes. And also because I'm a composer and I use the triangle frequently in my pieces of music. Like,
when do you use a triangle in a song?
That's a great question. So like, you might have this, you know what I think a lot of people don't even appreciate in a good score? The fine details. So you might have like this big swell of like strings. You hear the strings and you feel the emotion. You have underneath, you have like the basses and all of the whole string section. You have the brass coming in, and you have the timpani, and a timpani is pretty like.
And then the fucking trumpets.
Yeah, they're all going off, right? And it's like, whoa, and you put in a crescendo. Right before the crescendo, you'll hear what's like called a rough-in of the timpani, and it'll be like a. Where someone does it, and just to create a transient at the top, you'll hear like a bell or like a. And it's very light, but that's the one.
That's a triangle.
It can be. Sometimes it's a bell.
So that triangle dude, he has one job, and
no. Often the people who play the triangle will be playing a whole set of percussion. So there's a triangle there, but they'll have like
they'll just hit it. Like,
they'll have chimes. They'll have like all sorts of world instruments. But they're percussion. You usually have like a percussion section in an orchestra. And so you might only have one person, like 30 people playing 30 violins, but you actually might have only like 4 people on percussion doing like cymbals and things, because you're not constantly crashing cymbals in a music score. But there is a point where at one point the triangle is a beautiful thing to have. It's like a tubular bell or like a water phone, which is a beautiful instrument. It's got water in it. You swirl it around and you do something cool with it. Do something cool with it. I'm really like down talking how awesome this instrument is. One day we'll do an episode on the water phone. It was actually first time I ever heard of it was actually from my friend Christopher Tin, who's a Grammy award-winning composer, and he's incredible. So I respect. You know what happened? I was working on this album with him, Collide, and
never heard of it.
Only because your Nokia 3210 can't hold the data for it. But anyway, moving forwards, he showed me this instrument, the water phone, and I went, "What is that?" And he goes, "Oh, it's a water phone." And he told me the story. He's like, "Yeah, they fill the bottom with the water, and it has these like, it's got like metal rods that stick up at different heights. So you know, like when you put water in glasses and you ding them, and you make different kind of like tones, pitches because of the amount of water in them. The water phone is you roll it round, and the water rolls around, and as you hit it with the mallet, it's like gives you this really like almost alien sound. It's pretty cool. And anyway, I heard it and I was like, oh, we have to use that throughout this piece. And that's when I learned something really big. And I've been composing music for a while, but I mean, I'm never going to claim to be a composer like some of the people I've worked with. And he goes, "No, we use it once." And I went, "Oh," and he goes, "A sound like that?" He goes, "You don't overdo that. It's a special sound." And it hit me because that's what I do in my songs, but with electronic stuff. Like I'll try not to repeat. Like if I have a cool little flare that I've made, like a sound design thing, you don't want to use it whole through the piece, or it's no longer special. You want people to go, "Oh, that's like the cool. That's so cool that bit happened." Because every time people listen to my music, I want them to hear like that there's some thought, a lot of thought went into the music, and I want them to be able to pick something new up every time they listen to it. So, long story short, the water phone was a beautiful thing, and I learned that lesson. And now I kind of, when I was a kid, I always thought the triangle was a joke. It's like has 3 sides, right?
When it's like one guy, I always thought of it like if you're a triangle player, it's like the most lame instrument.
No, you'll you'll find that the triangle is actually a powerful instrument to use in music. It's just, I think it's an interesting topic to talk about. So now that I picked that topic, this is the only one that I could read this time because the light is in the wrong place, but that's okay. So Aaron has the power here, and we don't have to stay to these topics. This is just, we use the topics because I like to write down stuff.
Well, I mean, right next to that topic you just mentioned is grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah. Another story about today. So I went to Aaron's house. Besides the lamp, Aaron goes and gets two. I feel this is so sad, man. I feel so.
How is this sad?
I want to take you shopping. Okay, and I don't even cook. Okay, so
I cook. You saw me today.
He comes out. He goes to the fridge in his house and he pulls out 2 pieces of just white bread.
They were in the fridge, actually.
Wherever you
just
keep,
in my room.
Yeah, you keep your bread. You keep your bread in your room
because there's not a lot of
there's
not a lot of storage space in my kitchen.
So gross.
There's like a few people living there. It's not gross. It's in a package.
It's in a okay. It's still gross. Okay. Anyway, so you pull your bread out of your room, and he comes out with 2 pieces of bread, and he's about to eat it, and I'm like, dude, that's your lunch? He's like, yeah, I'm hungry. There's some bread. And then I think that you might have caught on that I thought that was a little bit strange. So he goes and he gets a piece of cheese, like not like any kind of like special cheese, just like
the pre-wrapped like slices.
Explain it for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna just move this thing so I can see something.
No, you're gonna fuck up the whole lighting.
Okay, I won't. Can you?
Yeah, I put cheese on bread and I ate it. What's the big deal?
Okay, yeah, no, wait. That didn't just happen. So you got the cheese and he slaps the cheese between the 2 pieces of white bread and then he goes to eat it. And I'm still like, why didn't you cook it, man? But you know what? Kudos to you. Respect. Because you did. You went and you got the pan out.
Well, after you shamed me.
I didn't shame you. I just felt sorry for you. Also, I was you're going to learn today.
You did not teach me how to make grilled cheese.
Well, yeah, true. I didn't teach him how to make grilled cheese, but again, the idea inceptioned you.
Like, yes, I was going to eat a cold grilled cheese sandwich. It wasn't grilled. A cheese sandwich.
It hadn't been grilled. And
then Tyson made me reconsider it. And so, yeah, I put it in a pan and I grilled it up. And it was much better that way. So I thank you for that.
And it smelled so good. And then when we came to my place here, that's when I decided I was going to go cook pizza. And that wouldn't have happened.
Well, actually, you reheated slices of pizza from last night. Because I was here last night and I ate that pizza with you.
But still, I wouldn't have done that without you. So thank you, brother.
Well, you are more than welcome. And thank you for teaching me how to make grilled cheese.
Yeah, or just at least inspiring you. I mean, don't act like that's the only thing that I inspired you to do.
That's about it, yeah.
No, I totally. Don't act like I'm not inspirational.
In what other way besides grilled cheese are you inspirational? I just got a Chinese email.
That's fine. It can wait.
Okay.
Can you look at the board? Because I still can't see it because you wouldn't let me check it.
I can see it.
So he's looking over behind the light. The light is blocking the board. I'm so frustrated that I can't see the board today. Because usually I get to look at it and pick fun topics. And now I wrote the topics down and I can't remember them because my memory is very short. And he gets to now choose the topics.
I think you actually give me that power because you know that I'm better at selecting topics out of this.
You're selecting them from what I wrote.
Yeah, which is a really hard task to do because there's such...
You're the curator.
Weird topic.
You're the curator.
So there's a really long one here that I'm having trouble reading. How long can you... What's that word? You wrote these down. You should remember. How long can you buffle?
Keep trying.
Sputnik.
Aaron learning words.
Yeah, I cannot read that one. Let's skip.
All right, I'll get back up. No, I'm going to read it to you.
That's how bad your handwriting is.
Oh, it's no. How long can you? Oh, yeah.
What is it?
How long can you borrow something for before it's yours? You know?
I feel like you have a very specific example.
Well,
in
the
mind.
lamp made me think of it.
Oh, okay.
So like if you like, let's not use the lamp as an example.
I have a better example.
So the point, just to get the point across, and then you can give me your example. I was once back in Australia, a guy, this is back before I had all the money in the world.
Yeah, right. You're just rolling in it right
Before I was
world famous. Over 10 million streams on Spotify.
Okay. Stop looking at my plaques. Okay. I know you're eyeing them off because you want to steal them.
Yeah, they're fucking cool.
Okay.
I'll have a plaque one day.
That's the least important plaque. You haven't seen the number ones. You're not mentioning the number ones. Anyway, this is okay. This is okay. How long can you borrow something for before it's yours? So this guy in Australia, he was all like chill and cool and stuff. And I think he was dating my sister at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, and so and he didn't have anywhere to put his couch. He had a couch. He got a new couch, and I needed a couch. I was like studying university. You know, everyone comes from somewhere. I started from nothing, just like Eminem. I can't
compare yourself to Eminem.
Yeah, I just can't. You know, like I just came from I started from the bottom.
Poverty.
Right. Yeah, I came from total poverty.
Like private school poverty.
Nothing wrong with going to private school. But anyway, so he gave me the couch, and the couch, I had the couch for 3 years. And then my sister stopped dating him, and it was still a year and a half past, maybe more. I think they were only together for like 6 months.
And he calls you?
You know, he sent me a text. And it was 2.5 years later. And he just wrote couch.
One word?
One word.
No question mark?
Couch. And I wrote, excuse me? And he goes, when do I get it back?
What the fuck?
Like, when do I get it back?
And that's the couch we're sitting on right now.
No.
That would be such a good end to the story.
No, that would be amazing. But no, that was back in Australia. So like at that point, that was my couch.
Yeah. So do you think 2.5 years is the mark?
No, that was it for me. But the reason I wrote that topic down was like, how long? Like, give me your story about it.
Yeah, the one that comes to mind is the first roommate I ever had in Bellevue, Washington. He left. He didn't even let me borrow these, but it was a pair of sweatpants, and they were really, really nice, comfortable sweatpants. And he ended up moving out of our apartment early because he had to go on a cruise ship.
Point out how gross the word sweatpants is.
It is gross.
It's like
pants. I'll just say pants
because it's like calling them like sack juice pants. Like
it's not the same. Sack juice pants
or like sack sweat undies.
I say sweat. I'll say sweats.
I just hate anyone who, not the person, but I hate like the whole thing about, I'm just my brand new sweater. What are you going to do? Just sweat in it all day, you filthy pig?
Yeah.
Call it a jacket, man. Call it what it is. It's not a sweater. That annoys me. But anyway, I'm not going to get jaded. Let's get back to what your story.
Yeah, forget everything.
So your roommate went back to the
yeah, he left the house early. He left a ton of stuff. We had to clean up after him and everything. And his pants got swept into my laundry pile. Mm-hmm. And so they became mine basically. And for years I had them. And I love these sweatpants. I wear them to bed all the time. But the funniest thing ever was like a year ago. This is like 5 years after we had lived together.
Yeah.
For his birthday. Uh-huh. I wrapped up these sweatpants and I gave it to him as a gift for his birthday.
Oh wow! What did he say?
He was pissed, but really it was like a funny pissed. Like, what the dude?
Like pissed because he didn't get a present?
Oh no, I gave him some other
pissed
stuff.
because you had his sweatpants.
He was just more. I think he was more just very surprised. Like he thought he had lost these forever.
He must have cared about it.
Really, it was on my part. It was revenge for him leaving the apartment early and making us clean.
That's
up
Aaron's
everything.
revenge. Aaron, don't ever piss Aaron off because he might just have your sweatpants for a long time.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Do you think he's still wearing your sweatpants today? Do you think
I know he is because I had such a when you wear a pair of sweatpants for so long, when someone else wears them, you get sort of this sort of energy vibe.
I know,
alert
don't bring
system.
out energies and vibes, but
Well, no, I bought a ton of crystals lately, so I've been
Oh.
I've been
Oh, no,
feeling,
no, no, no,
I've
no,
been
no.
feeling the energy through me in a lot of different ways.
crystals, like the crystals that give you energy, like the new age shit is what you're on about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's legit.
yeah, it's not, and you know it's not. You're a person of science.
Well, yeah, crystals are science.
Fine, let's talk about crystals, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, describe to our listeners and viewers what crystals you're talking about. What do they look like?
They're really, really pretty. They're all different shapes and sizes. You go to a store.
About that big, some of them.
Some of them are really big. Yeah,
They glow because they have a little
yeah.
light bulb in them. Not because they have any energy, because you got to plug them into them.
No.
Oh, if they had energy, why do you have to fucking plug them into the wall?
They have energy without having to plug them. You're talking about the electrical ones that light
You
up?
see the ones that people.
I don't get those, dude.
Okay.
I get the real legit crystals. I spend 10, 20 grand on these,
You don't.
these
He's
really,
lying.
really nice, authentic crystals.
Yep. Okay.
And it changed my life.
And how do you feel they change your life?
I just feel more vibey.
It's great.
Does that make sense?
And it makes zero sense.
I feel more.
No.
I feel more one with my fellow humans.
Yeah, he's making fun, and I agree with him. He's making fun of anyone out there that thinks that crystals give you some sort of energy. Okay, let's just cut the line here and just point out that if you think that crystals give you some sort of energy, you're wrong, because science is completely against you. You're wrong, and I have nothing else to say.
Well, have you?
There's no evidence.
Do you have? I don't see a single crystal in your house, so
Yes.
don't knock it till you try it. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Well, how about this? I've got this orb over here from IKEA.
That's from IKEA. So you assemble it yourself.
No, I mean it's not hard to assemble an IKEA orb. It's not hard. So we're just basically off the podcast now. We just that's what we do now.
couch.
We just step off. We just step away. Is that what we do? What? I guess sure. No.
Cool. I'll be right back. You can fill this up if you want.
Yeah, no, put it there. Okay. So what would, yeah, so this is, he's lying 100% about this whole crystal thing. I'm going to totally take the topic away from this stupid idea that crystals give you energy. And I'm going to talk about these headphones. If you're just starting to watch the clip now, or you're just listening now, I'm giving away headphones that I've had for 5.5 years, and I've toured the world with them, and they're something that are very special to me, and I've really thought about keeping them. But instead, I'm going to do a silent auction, and all of my fans can do a silent bid, and the person who bids the most will get these headphones, and they're covered in my sweat. Probably, they're probably. This is the cool bit. Every single song I've ever loved or played out at festivals and crowds around the world has been pumped through those headphones, and they've probably caused some serious hearing damage now that I think about it. But I think that I'm going to start doing more stuff like that, because I don't like having too many things. I don't like having too many like stuff around my house. So I'm going to start getting rid of things, but not just selfishly throwing them out. I'm going to start like really thinking about the things that are sentimental, because I'm amazed by, first of all, my beautiful fans and what they would how much they actually like the things that I've used. And so yeah, please do consider this when I bring up this charity. I'm going to tell you what it is in one of these episodes coming up. Basically what I was talking about was that Aaron can't really function as a human being at all, and he's got terrible BO. So welcome back, Aaron. Pen?
Hey, what were you guys talking about?
I was talking about crystals.
I don't believe you.
Can you please have a look at that? I'm going to look at the board. Okay? This is the worst podcast episode thing we've ever done. Okay.
No, it's not. That made some good stuff in here.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I'm just going to put some water in this. Red,
Please. Give me some. It's LaCroix.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Dude, stop getting up and down.
You're the one who's getting up and
You're getting up and down like
You're
this.
gonna-
Like
You want me to get up and down for this? I promise you.
No, you're getting up and down okay, all right, fine. Yeah, I do. But stay off camera. Yeah, he's getting naked. I just don't want anything that I can put on Facebook. I don't want to put this on Facebook or anything and have like people offended. So the topic is beach fun. And when I wrote it down, look at the board. This is the last. Bennett.
Fun is in parentheses.
Yeah. No. Why do you think? Why do you think I did that?
I don't know.
Beach
Tell me.
Fun.
Enlighten me.
Because I don't have fun on the beach. Beach fun. If I do that,
I think actually this is one we're really gonna agree on.
I've seen, and you play volleyball.
No, I don't. I don't anymore.
Good. You've grown.
Well, sometimes I do if my boss invites me. That's the only reason is because he's my boss. But
I like to see the beach.
I live 5 minute walk from the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there for months.
Yes.
Never been once. Not once.
But yeah. But have you I like to see the beach. So I have an apartment back in Australia.
There's so many people there.
I just have an apartment back in Australia. It's like really, really high. And you can it's to see all of the whole world from it. It's so tall.
Weird. I thought you lived in Playa Vista.
That's not okay. That's stop giving away the location of where I live. But I do have a place in Australia that's and someone once asked the question to me, someone that I love said, why do you have places where you can all see the beach from? And they deduced that I like to see the beach but not be on it. And then I kind of thought about it and I was like, that's so true. Because I don't like going in the beach. Do you know why? Because the unknown, man. I don't like if I like to be able to see everything. If I'm bobbing up and down in a liquid, a substance.
So you don't like being in the water?
Or worse, no, that's the worst. Like you're in the water and I don't like knowing that there could be something around me and I don't know where it is. That's fair. Terrifies me. But when you get out of the beach and you're all salty, and then
you're not getting out of the beach. You're getting out of the ocean.
You're getting the ocean beach.
On the beach.
Tip of the ocean. Okay. Then you're covered in sand. And then you got to deal with that for the rest of your day, ruiner.
Yeah, I hate being covered in sand. Sand is the worst.
Sticky.
And it's all grainy. It gets in my ears and in my cracks.
Okay. That's so gross. Aaron here has been starting to make music.
I've been dabbling with the attempt of possibly making.
I've got a feeling he's trying to steal my job.
No, dude.
I've got a feeling
Hey, did you know this? I took piano lessons as a child. I played drums all throughout my life. I've always been into music.
You've just been reading my biography.
No, I've watched you edit some music and I've learned a ton. So
exactly.
I'm not trying to steal your job.
He's stealing my life.
No,
next minute he's going to skin me and he's going to be wearing my skin around. He's going to be wearing my skin around. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. You'll be moisturizing me up. Put more moisture on, just like Hannibal.
You know how fucking weird I would look if I wore your skin on me?
You'd look beautiful.
How would I get any chicks?
You'd look beautiful. I mean, ask anyone.
No, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's your skin or anyone else's skin. Like wearing anyone's skin would look weird.
Anyone's skin would be an improvement.
Like
yeah.
That is so.
Do you know why? Because you'd be clean shaven.
I'm close to clean shaven, right?
No, you're rougher than you look like you look like the kind of guy that's gone missing in the forest for 2 weeks. And this takes a day to grow. You look like you're fresh out of The Revenant.
That's not true. This is a 2-day scruff.
You've been eating raw fish, not like at a beautiful sashimi restaurant like I do all the time.
Just like Gollum, like
you've been going like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant.
Here's the question: why don't you ever grow facial hair?
Why not what?
Why don't you let your facial hair grow just once? I've known you for years now, and I've never once seen you even with a tad bit of scruff.
I'm sick of answering this question. Because I like not having facial hair.
Yeah, but you don't even try it? Have you tried it?
I try it when I sleep, bro.
So when you wake up in the morning, you have a little bit of something?
Oh, yeah. I got a shadow like no
Dude,
other.
you could grow.
I wake up
You're the type
like
of guy who have a mustache.
I wake up like Blackbeard.
No, you don't.
I do. I wake up like Blackbeard. That's the problem. I'm actually like I've got face hair, massive growth syndrome. You know, heard about that?
No, I have. It's a very common epidemic.
Yeah, it's huge. And so what happens is all of the hair on my face grows so fast that when I wake up, I have to use 29 shavers. And they all have 46 blades on them.
So what's that? 29 times 46.
Yeah, good luck doing that.
But honestly, I honestly think that actually 20 times 46.
Yep. I don't do math. This is not a math podcast.
I think it's 836. I could be wrong.
836. Okay, whatever. Someone work it out later and comment about it.
I could be really wrong.
Yeah, it's really the least important thing.
But no. I honestly think you could pull off a mustache. Does your dad have a mustache?
No, he would never.
Oh, okay.
No, he's because he's smarter than that.
Dude,
do you know who has mustaches? Perverts.
Yeah, true.
Look at every picture ever. Just Google pervert mustache. just Google.
I don't have a mustache.
Or Google peeping Tom.
And mustache, but they also have the big glasses.
Oh, that's is that like a real stereotype, or is that something that's like happened too many times and it's become real? Like whenever
self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
because every time on the news you see like some sicko, they've always got glasses, beady little glasses,
huge glasses like from the 70s, and like lots of facial hair.
Oh, sometimes beady little. That's what I meant. Beady little eyes, like this. Beady little eyes, and they have the big glasses, and then they have some sort of filthy mustache.
Yeah,
and their name.
And to think that could be you,
and their names are always like Rodney or like
Jim.
That's a normal name. What's Jim short for?
Well, and to think, dude, that would have been you if you didn't find some lucky success with music.
You think I would have been a pervert? Okay. That's just not courteous, and I think you need to be more courteous on my show. Okay, I think that we should be wrapping this up quickly soon.
Okay.
So, if there's anything you'd like to admit, I feel like this is. I feel like you've
admit.
Yeah, I feel like you've been holding something deep inside you. I think you've been holding something secret that you didn't really want to admit to, and I brought you on here because I feel like this is the time for you to just say it.
So this is like therapy for me?
Yeah. I feel like it's time for you to say it. What's been upsetting you?
I mean, nothing comes to mind besides
you cried
the whole bestiality thing.
Oh, that's too far. That's when we've hit
That's
too far.
something worth exploring.
I'm going to rain it. No, we're not. Oh, that's something worth exploring. Yeah.
What can I say, dude? I got lots of love to give, and I won't restrain it by species.